how are you?
I'm doing well. I got it right this time.
Yes, you did. You are awesome. Thank you so very much. Tracy, as you know, joins with us every Wednesday. And Trace, I don't know if you were able to watch the last few minutes or not. I was, for fun, going through this survey talking about different segments of society that are stressed out. And I came across something that I wished, and I know that you'll feel very strongly in support of this as well. I wished that USA Today would run this as a banner headline. 59% of women who have had an abortion meet the criteria for post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, if that stat ever got out that 59% of women who have had abortions suffer post-traumatic stress disorder, I suspect that Planned Parenthood would have a real problem getting donors.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I was listening. I've been listening since the beginning of the show tonight.
Oh, cool.
And the stress segment was really interesting. And I am not surprised about that figure of 59%, you know, and I wonder if it's even higher than that.
It may, yeah. It may very well be. It may very well be. Alrighty. Well, let's get on to coupons here. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is last week you introduced us to that new coupon website, and you said that you were going to monitor it and let us know what you felt about it, and to remind folks there may be some issues as far as being able to in essence, buy multiple coupons on eBay, which was a wonderful source. You didn't really buy the coupon, you paid for the shipping. But there were some changes, or there were at least some rumored changes with criteria selling things on eBay, and Tracy found another site and was going to have a peek at that. Have you had a chance to really evaluate it yet, Trace?
I have been watching it, and they're still working out some bugs. And the last I heard was on Saturday that they were working out some issues. They had worked out issues for buyers, and now they're working on the bugs on the seller's end of things. And it's still possible to get coupons on eBay. The process has just become a little more complicated. Mm-hmm. For folks like me who do a lot of that, it's not something you might notice, but somebody that wants to be buying multiple bunches of coupons definitely is not happy about this. And I've been checking every day, and that was at couponfleamarket.com. I've been checking there every day, and I'm really excited to see. It sounds like they know what they're doing and that they're getting everything in order, and it should go well once it's live. But I'll keep you guys posted on that.
Awesome.
Another thing we talked about last week was turkey prices, remember?
Yes.
I'm still really disappointed about the turkey prices this year. The best price this week that's published is Dillon's, and that's 59 cents a pound, which, don't get me wrong, it's not horrible, but when they were 39 cents a pound last year, it's kind of a little bit frustrating.
Now, something though, there is a caveat on that price. If memory serves, I believe you have to have a $25 purchase to get that price.
I think it's 20 at Dillon's.
Okay.
This time, but yeah, you're right. Another interesting thing is that in the price cutter ad, they don't give their turkey prices. They just say guaranteed lowest prices. But then if you read the fine print, it looks like just your standard price matching guarantee. So I think that's kind of a lame little tactic on price cutter's part. Now we do have one more grocery sale week because the new sale cycle will start next Wednesday. So there is an outside chance that there'll be a better deal next Wednesday. But I wouldn't wait to buy your one and only turkey until then. So if you need to get one this week, I would definitely suggest Dillon's. And there's several good deals at Dillon's this week. So it would probably be worth a trip. And you'll want to check out those deals over at the coupon matchup link, because they're kind of time consuming to talk about one at a time. But Price Cutter this week, they did one thing right. They have the best price on sweet potatoes. I don't know about you, but I really like sweet potatoes, and they're only a decent price at this time of the year. So 19 cents a pound, I'm going to get some and freeze them. Have you guys ever done that?
19 cents a pound?
Yeah, and there's no limit on the ad. So
Wow, I missed that because we bought some a couple of weeks ago and just are sitting on them till next week. But I think we
Mhm.
paid close to $1 a pound for them. I thought, wow.
They really do get up there, and like I said, it only seems to be at Thanksgiving time that they get super low in price. But I found some really simple directions on how to freeze them. You basically just cook them until they're slightly soft, and then you peel them and cube them up and freeze them in an airtight baggie or container. I have a friend who told me she does this every year, and she thaws them out and tosses them in a frying pan and cooks them up and seasons them however she's going to season them, and that they're just as good as fresh. So that's what we're going to try this year because I'm sick of having sweet potatoes only one time a year.
Well, and my wife loves sweet potato fries, and it would be just as easy to do that, to chop up the fries, just flash them in some hot water for a second, then dry them, freeze them, and you'd have yourself sweet potato fries if that's the direction you wanted to go. But what did you say again? 35 cents a pound?
No, 19 cents.
19 cents.
Yeah.
I don't. This isn't fake. I'm like, wow, that is cheap.
Well, that was even a good deal for me, and that's the only thing I'm going to get at Price Cutter this week.
What a deal!
And I'll probably get I might get a turkey at Dillon's. They also have a good deal on white potatoes and some other things. Harder House has some good deals this week. If you are near the Nixa or Stratford Harder House, they have their turkey is 67 cents a pound, which seems to be the going deal in the area. But they have sugar for $1.39. They have chocolate chips for 99 cents, which is really the best deal you're going to find now.
Yeah.
And they have celery for 49, and they have frozen pizzas on sale. They're the small ones, but if you buy them and you use coupons, you wind up getting them for 50 cents a piece for 10 of them. So
that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I still can't believe the sweet potato thing. That just blows me away. Wow. Anything that you know historically we should expect to see come on sale in the next week or two, so as people don't go and buy something and then go, nuts. Based on your experience now, Tracy, is there anything you're expecting to see come on sale in the next couple of weeks that people might want to hold off on and wait for?
You're pretty much going to see the same stuff, all your baking supplies, and the same thing will happen in December as well. And it's really a toss-up whether you'll have the better price this week or next week. So, you could... the things I've mentioned are things that I would stock up on. I mean, you can't stock up on celery, really, but you can do that, freezing the sweet potatoes and such.
You can freeze your chocolate chips, too, and at 99 cents a bag, that's a really good price for chocolate chips.
We have to freeze the chocolate chips, otherwise they're too easy for the fingers to find.
Yeah. Well, they taste good frozen, too, I know.
Yeah. Nothing burns me more than an open bag of chocolate chips going in the freezer, though.
Yeah, I hear you.
What a waste.
I hear you. Now, super sales, will we see one more at Dillon's before we hit Christmas, do you think?
Of the mega events, you mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, we might see another mega event. I'm counting on one because I have a couple items I'm waiting for to go on mega event, along with other dedicated couponers in Springfield.
Sure.
There's a few items that we're waiting for that haven't been on mega event for a little while. I'm banking on one before the end of the year. I don't see why not. But you'll definitely see baking things and hams and turkeys and things like that. When you're out, they won't always advertise when they've got too many turkeys after Thanksgiving. You're not necessarily going to see that in the ad. So you just might want to pop your head in here or there as you have a minute and see if anybody's clearing out their extra turkeys.
Is that going to be a store-centric sort of thing? What I mean by that is you might find turkeys on sale in the Sunshine store, but not the one on National or vice versa, depending on what the store has in stock. Will that be an in-store thing, do you think?
A lot of times, manager specials are like that, but I'm thinking maybe on an item like turkeys that they're going to be spreading them out over the city. I don't know for sure. I could ask some other people what their experience has been. But me myself, I don't get to them all in the day, so I really don't know from experience.
Okay.
I think I got mine last year at the Sunshine Store. I believe that was the only store I really went to at that time. I was still a baby couponer then.
Well, we'll have a bit of a, and I'm quite serious because you get a lot of meat to the bone with the turkey. It's a really economical buy for families, and we'll keep a bit of a turkey watch going after Thanksgiving, and hopefully people will participate and email and let us know where they're finding the cheap turkey, so we can let the rest of the audience know. I've been.
We can post on.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. We've been talking a lot about the financial situation in America, the fact that we as a country are now so far in debt. Our Fed is now printing more money, which is causing an inflationary impact on the economy. The real consumer price index for America this year is at approximately 5%, not 0% that the government is telling us, because when you factor in food prices and gasoline and heating costs, you'll find that prices have gone up about 5% so far this year. That being said, there, I think, is going to be more emphasis and more interest this next year in couponing. Are you finding that there's been a little bit of a surge in the last few weeks as far as people wanting to know more from you and wanting to better understand how to coupon?
Me personally, I'd say I have the same number of people asking me questions or wanting to come over and talk to me.
Sure.
But I think the couponing world in general has grown tremendously over the last year. I wouldn't even say the last week, but the last year, and I think it's bound to continue to increase. And I secretly hope that's not a bad thing for couponers. You know, I hope that companies will still continue to be generous and see that it does help them out. But I don't know. I know that it's grown a lot in the last year. I read recently an article about that, and I didn't save it in a good place to get back to it. But if I can find that, I will send that to you or post it for you. But I think it was a major news outlet that did a study or something like that on coupon usage.
Okay. I suspect that it is going to go up next year, and I am just encouraging everybody I meet, whether they're of modest or great means, to be couponing so as to have plenty, not just for themselves, but to be able to share. And you know, the way that you have blessed many people with what you guys are doing. And I was talking last night in sort of promoting your appearance here tonight, and I said, you know, so often it isn't the foodstuffs, it's the things like toilet paper and toothpaste that really mean a lot to somebody when they're going through hard financial times, because, you know, it's not hard to ask for food, but it's kind of embarrassing to say we're out of toilet paper. And to be able to stockpile that sort of stuff and in turn, you know, give to people who are in need those things is an incredible gift, and is really being, you know, the hands of Christ to somebody to bless them with those sorts of things. So, again, I am just really so grateful that you make some time each week, because I know, well, I don't know, I can only guess at how busy you are from your Facebook and everything else. And so to make time for us, Tracy, I'm really grateful. Thank you. How are the rehearsals and everything going for the play?
Well, the play opened a couple of weekends ago. The Christmas show did.
Yeah.
And so this weekend will be our third weekend out of 7. Closing night is December 18th. And the folks at the theater are now in rehearsals for The Praying Man, which is an incredible show that will open, I forget the date, but they'll be opening after the new year.
Great.
We end on December 18th, and then we have a couple of down weeks to tear down and build, and then the new show will open. But it's going wonderfully, and we're very blessed to be a part of it, and we get to talk to folks afterwards and see how they're blessed. And so, yeah.
Well, wish everybody a broken leg for me.
We're breaking lots of legs. The audience laughed so hard, they slapped their knees, and we've got broken legs every night.
There you go. All right, girl. You go take care of your family, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.
All right.
Good night now. Tracy, our coupon lady, if you go to our website, Friends of Jericho Only, you'll find Tracy's